Welcome to News Strip Down, you guys. 30 minutes or less. Why? Because anything longer than that's probably just BS. But today's just a Sunday special. Yeah, I didn't have internet from Tuesday till late Friday. So, and I wasn't going to be going and writing at the library or at my buddy's place. I brought my laptop to my buddy's place to write. And yeah, do you think my laptop ever got pulled out of my backpack? And then still yesterday, I went over to his place and did a bunch of stuff for him too. So got a lot of stuff accomplished this week. And good for him. He's pretty happy. And also got me through the month. I should be, everything's pretty good this month so far. Besides that little hiccup with the internet. Oh, and then what was it? Carney's making some pretty big steps here with this G7. Even some of the speeches he said in Ireland there were pretty crazy. Well, I don't mean like crazy, like cuckoo crazy, like profound crazy. Um, yeah, so that's pretty crazy, pretty nuts. Yeah, and then France and Germany are talking about, rather get their oil and gas through the means of Canada instead of the United States. Seems to be stirring up a pot here of steaming crap. But I don't know. We still have the the Kuzma thing coming up here July 1st, and that's not looking good. And Trump's already said, like, it's going to be gone. And even reporters have said, yeah, but it's still going to go on until, like, what is it, 2040, 2050, that agreement was signed for. So, but I'll have more news about that tomorrow. Like I said, I'm just playing catch up right now. I didn't look at the news. I didn't do any writing from Tuesday all the way till. Actually, I still haven't done any writing. Just looked at a few bits and pieces of some topics I think were important. And then Danielle Smith, the First Nations of Alberta, are now wanting Danielle Smith under investigation for treason. Not just only that, though, I believe it has to do with some of the leaked voters' information, and then also, having this referendum, without having any say from the First Nations people. And you know what's funny? Like I've said this from day one. Like they have no idea what they were even getting into talking about separating from Canada. And like why even try? You know, like it just doesn't make any sense. And then the people that are really trying to get Alberta to separate, they're really pushing their luck. Like very well, I don't want to say opinionated, but they're really in your face about it. Like they're almost as bad as the like LGBTQ community, when it comes to like letting you know, like, okay, I didn't need to know in the first place, like you were fine the way you were, like you had to really just shove it in my face. And this is exactly like the Alberta separatists. They're really just pushing it down people's throats way too much, and I think that's not helping their agenda by any means too. And then what's going to happen with Lethbridge? Not is it Lethbridge? Yeah, like the dividing town of Alberta and Saskatchewan. What the hell is going to happen with them? Like, yeah, there's so actually, I think there's another town too that borders right on Saskatchewan and Alberta. So, but I'll have more news about that tomorrow. Actually, I should be writing some of this stuff down. Bordering provinces, and of course, all my pens are all messed up. Well, I guess I'll write with this pen. So that was everyone's weekend. Good. Okay, so yeah, and then like this. Hey, 2-4. Yeah, like so much for these Alberta separatists. Like seriously, it doesn't make any sense why I even tried to do that in the first place. Like You have no idea what you're getting into. Like I said before, like the federal government hasn't won against the native people. And what the fuck does Alberta think that they're gonna do? Like seriously. And now, and it's so funny, like the people that yeah, I think the native people are down for like, separating from Canada. Yeah, the native population wants to separate. They want us all gone. They want us all to leave this country. They want us all to go wherever, find refuge in the United States or whatever. They don't want us here in Canada in the first place. So like when they all said, "Yeah, I think the natives are down for separation." I don't think they realized what separation they were talking about. Like idiots, absolute idiots. Oh, and then lately, why are we not hearing about this virus? The ship virus, and then why aren't we hearing about those people that were in quarantine in Vancouver? That got quiet real quick. Like, why aren't we hearing any more about this stuff? Is it because of the FIFA? Is that why? Because I know there's a lot of money spent into FIFA, and that whole ship virus thing got quiet real quick. And you know what took it over? FIFA. And this is the funny part. You know what? No one gives a hoot about soccer. And then all of a sudden now everyone cares about soccer. Like what the F is going on, you guys? All of a sudden now you guys just care about soccer? Like have you ever watched a soccer game in your life? Like no. And now all of a sudden people are like, "Oh, let's watch FIFA." And so like just turn that crap off. There's a baseball game on. Ugh. And 2-4, I don't know if you watch baseball, but did you see the Blue Jays play yesterday? That's one of the joys of me going over to my buddy's place. I get to watch baseball. Like, oh, my only vice, baseball. But yeah, Blue Jays, they were down. Not yesterday was okay. Yesterday was okay. Friday's game, they lost against the Cubs. What is it? 2-16. 2-16. Like they got whooped, and then yesterday come back to win it. But it was because of the freaking outfielders. Literally like that walking for the ball. Oh, I can catch that ball. No, you if you're gonna go play the game, you play the game to the best of your abilities. And they docked him yesterday. He didn't even get to bat. Like, yeah, if you're gonna play like that, you get the F out of here. Yeah, baseball's the only one. I think baseball's probably the most gentleman sport out of all of them. Like, you don't see those guys really going at it too much. And I don't know. I think the Blue Jays have a pretty good team right now. They're doing pretty good. Just some of the yes, Friday's game was horrible, horrible. Like I'm sitting there watching a game, and he's literally just walking for this pop fly that he could easily caught, and he let that happen twice in that game. Yeah, you're not playing tomorrow. What? But I'm a good hitter. I don't care. The way you played yesterday, man, like that's the whole point of getting paid as a player. If you're not gonna go out there and play the game to the best of your abilities, then you shouldn't be playing the game. But I guess that's like YouTube too. If you're not gonna play the game to the best of your abilities, then they don't want you. Uh, and then YouTube now, this is crazy. You notice everyone's like now doing the same ads. Like instead of like having ads on their show, well now they have the ads during their show, and they're all the same ads. It's like better health, that what is it, that internet thing where you can change your uh, internet protection. Oh, it's always the same three things, three or four things. So funny. And you can't tell me that they aren't all connected. Yeah, I think a lot of these YouTubers aren't the people that we think they are anymore. Yeah, they're definitely not the same people. And you can see a lot of change happen too. I'm still waiting for that Oliver Tree to like pop up and be like, "Ah, I'm not dead. That was all PR stunt for my new album." And I just find it funny, Oliver Tree, like he predicted his death at least 9 times, and it was always him falling. And then his last music video, what was like 3 months ago, he the end of his video, he's standing in between two helicopters, and what is his last words? I'll hate you till the day I die. Oh, and put flowers on my tombstone, which is crazy. And he had just left Universal Records 3 months ago, and he went indie, like independent, and then all of a sudden he dies in this helicopter crash, which is kind of funny. Like, you want to talk about conspiracy theory shit right there? As soon as he died, I was like, okay, did they kill him? And then at first, I didn't believe that Oliver Tree was dead for at least 2 days, because I thought it was everyone. Thought was a PR stunt. Like, this guy spent $10 million on one music video that he filmed in, like, was it Slovakia or something like that? And he had no problem spending $10 million to do something like that. The money he made back from producing and directing his own videos, he made quite a bit of money. And this is another reason he wanted to get out of Universal Records, is because they cut his filming budget, even though he was making Universal Records like tenfold what he was making at the end. And whether he was producing and editing, yes, you're going to get an extra, like Jerry Seinfeld, for instance, like what he was doing on Seinfeld. He was writing, producing, and acting. So that's why he was like, when people say he was the highest paid actor, no, he wasn't the highest paid actor. That was just one of the payments. Like, he was also writing and producing. So you got to realize that he was getting paid for those things too. So he wasn't really the highest paid actor. He was getting paid on top of producing and writing, same as Oliver Tree. He realized this too. Like, I should be writing and producing my and directing my own videos. Then I can get, a little bit extra on top of everything. Then Universal Records pulled his like editing and filming budget just right to zero. And he was like, what the hell is going on here? And he was funding his own music videos for a long time too. But yeah, his money's not going anywhere. It's going right to a fund, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Yeah, it was like 3 weeks ago. He was just talking about how he was gonna die. His last interview, his last podcast he did. Fuck, I can't remember those guys' name. I watched that too, and it was so funny. Like, all actually, if you watch all of his interviews, he says he's gonna die. He's gonna. This is my last tour. This is my last tour. Like, I could die tomorrow. I could die tomorrow. He always said that in an interview, in all of his interviews. He was never shy about saying that. And then he died at the age of 32, and he always told people he was 40, which is really funny. But he was only 32. And then there was a documentary he was supposed to be putting out too, but I don't know how serious he was about it. Like, if it was a serious documentary or if it would have been like a satire kind of thing. Because Oliver Tree, he was totally about satire. Like, that's how he got his image, and he found a niche that nobody else was doing. And yeah, he just found all that shit in his parents' closet and put it on one day and showed up to a music video. And then he realized he was already writing music and had a record career before all this, before he turned into Oliver Tree. He just didn't get any credit, or he was focusing too much on the music and not realizing how to promote that music. So then he found the image, and then right there, now you got a trademark. No one's ever going to forget that. And he also always said that, what, screw this. Like, how many views I'm going to get when I'm dead? Like, it's going to be crazy. You know how much more money I'm going to make when I'm dead? And then, yeah, dies in that fucking helicopter crash. And there was somebody who's supposed to be on that helicopter with them. And he literally, within 15 minutes of them leaving, he is like told that he had another thing he had to go to. And he was supposed to be on that helicopter with those guys. And then there was one eyewitness said they had seen somebody jump out of the helicopter before it hit the ground, which is pretty crazy. Hey Ray, what's up? But yeah, that Oliver Tree thing's pretty crazy. It's just it's so funny how like everything is happening. Like, did he predict? Well, this is one thing I was thinking about last night with Oliver Tree. Did he bring this? Did he conjure this up consciously himself? Like, think about like people that are depressed and stuff like that. Like, if you are constantly down and out, or you're here, better example. So let's leave depressed people out of this. You have a negative person around you all the time. It doesn't matter what you do. That negativity is going to feed on you, or feed into you. So now think, maybe Oliver Tree talking about all this like death and falling, and did he subconsciously conjure this? And that's one thing about this world I think really does happen. If you really, it's almost like alchemy. Alchemy, you want something to happen so badly, you can conjure it up. you know I think that's what really alchemy is. It wasn't the beginning of sciences. Yeah, it's just insane what happened. It's just, but I think he conjured this up. Hey, Leon, I think he might have conjured this because when you focus on something, okay, for instance, okay, you shoot a basketball into a hoop, right? You focus into that line, right? You're focused. Like, there's so many times where I've thrown something in the garbage and I know where I want it to land. I know where I want it to bounce off of. And you just, and it happens for a split second. You focus and you don't even realize you're doing it. And it does exactly what you wanted it to do. Even sometimes, like, yeah, it's like conjuring up your own surroundings. Like, I think you can manipulate the world around you. Tell you the truth, I don't think I would be here if I wasn't be wouldn't be able to do things like that. Like, I'd probably be living on the streets, but I conjure up good opportunities and good vibes, and I try and keep negativity away from people. And that's why I am where I am right now. But if I was like how I was like 5, 6 years ago, oh fuck, I'd definitely be homeless. But my mentality and how the world works and stuff now is way different than how I thought about 6 years ago. Even like 20 years ago, I was the last person to get a smartphone. I warned people. I was the type of people warning them. When people started texting on their phones, I was like, you know what? Just wait, you guys. This is where the hieroglyphs came from. They're like, what? I'm like, we're just going to be doing this LOL, blah, blah, blah. We're going to lose our language. And we're already losing our language right now. I've been saying this for years, for over 20 years. And you know what's funny? I think, what's his name? That bomber guy, Cl- uh, Soklinski, not Kirklinski, the Iceman, but the other guy. I'm pretty sure that's what he said in uh, his dictorial or his agenda, his notebook. But yeah, if you think positively and you focus on something, things will happen. They won't happen like instantaneous all the time. Some things to kind of need to build up. Like, I'm finally in a spot right now where I can get a place, and then I can go back to school because I broke my wrist. And like, for instance, the other day I tried helping a buddy do stucco. Yeah, yeah, that's not happening anymore. I lasted about 3 hours. Yeah, and it's my dominant hand, so swing and hammer doing construction is definitely out of the question now. So now I'm in a program where the federal government or provincial government is gonna put me back. into school into something that is, a little bit more suited for my abilities now. So I won't become unemployed, and I can still have a career job, and the provincial government is going to pay for everything. So I'm very lucky to be in this position right now. There's not a lot of people have made it this far. It's frustrating, blah blah blah, but for people to say that there's no programs out there for people to help them, there are. It's just people don't go and look for them. Like, best thing to do is, like, if you're in a bad situation, go to your local provincial building, and then go to social services, ask to talk to a counselor and see what type of programs that they have or are available. It's easy as that. Like, you don't have to do it online. The best thing to do is just go to social services, talk to somebody face to face, tell them your situation, and they can help you with government programs, help you get in touch with counselors, therapists, uh, job programs, re-education programs is pretty much what I'm going to be in. A re-education program. Get re-educated. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people in this world that need to get re-educated, like those Alberta separatists. Yeah, now the First Nations. Now the First Nations. Yeah, they're starting to speak. Well, actually, they spoke up a while ago, but now they're really going. Watching from BC. Yeah, I'm just laughing about the First Nations and Danielle Smith. About time the First Nations spoke up and the separatists got their ass handed to them. Yeah, it's hilarious. Like, what did they think was going to happen? The federal government hasn't won against the First Nations. Like, what did Alberta think was going to happen? I just find it so funny. Yeah, I know. They must be putting something in the water though, because you talk to some of these separatists, they're really dead set on this, like a fucking heart attack. And it just makes you think, like, but the native population, well, I think they're down with it. Well, there you go. They want us all gone. That's the thing. They want us all gone. They're totally for separation of Canada. So they have this whole nation to themselves. Like, mm, idiots, idiots. Yeah, and do you think once the United States gets a hold of you, that they're going to keep funneling you money? And then what was that $300 trillion loan? It's a loan. You still have to pay that back. And you know what that payback is going to be? It's going to be the plastic straw in Alberta. Suck all that oil out. That it's not going to be a loan. It's like, well, you're just going to take your oil and leave you guys with nothing. Like, it's a bad idea in the first place. Well, yeah. Like, look at the United States in the first place. Like, does it look so good as is, and you want to be a part of that? Yeah, it's not a great idea. Yeah. So yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. I didn't have internet from Tuesday till late afternoon Friday, and uh, I can't write around people. And every time I try and go write somewhere, I get interrupted. Even at a library, like I'd go to a library where there's nobody at, and be that day, everyone has to come in there. It's just that's my luck. I think that's luck with everyone. You want to go and do something like by yourself, and you leave the house, and yeah, you can't do that. If you want to be by yourself, you literally have to be a homebody. I tried writing at my buddy's house, and yeah, that didn't work. I think I pulled my laptop out for like an hour, and that's in like 4 days, an hour. But did his hedges for him, did his weed whacking for him, went and polished up all the rust on his truck. What else did I do? Oh man, I did a ton of stuff. Cleaned out his garage last week. Did his weed eating for him. Cleaned up a bunch of stuff. Did a couple dump runs. Yeah, did a lot of stuff for him today or this week. It's kind of but it's pretty okay. Feeds me beers and pot, so can't pay me cash, so that's fine. And that's another thing. This program I'm in right now, uh, I can't make more than $700 a month, or I can get kicked out of the program. So with that's the only shitty part. And to survive on $700 a month, it's not good. Oh yeah. Well, that's the thing. I'm telling some of my friends, like, you guys, and you know how people are. Oh yeah, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. Just don't worry about it. I'll come by and I'll do it. Like you guys don't even have to pay me. Like throw me a package of bacon or something. You got a package of bacon in your freezer? Cool, I'll take that. Like, what? It's worth. You did all that work for just a pack of bacon? Yeah, there you go. I'm good, man. Typical Canadian. Yeah, just throw me a pack of bacon. I'm good. And I know you got beer in that fridge. Give me 2 beers and a pack of bacon. I'm good. I'm good. No Canadian whiskey though. No, I can't do Canadian whiskey. I've been getting into rum lately. Get a 2 liter of rum for the every month. And that lasts me about 5 days. It's not too bad. And it's cheaper than buying beer. That's the funny part. Dude, right now I get $250. That's what I get. So if I did make the 700, I'd be making $950. And then that's where my cap is. I can't get any more money than that. So just under $1,000, tax free. And well, it's not tax free. Tell you the truth, I paid into this a lot already. Like, trust me, the amount of taxes and shit I fucking paid into for fucking nothing. And finally, of all the times I've actually needed something, like the first time I broke my ankle, I was 3 days away of work, away from getting not disability, from getting covered. And yeah, I thank God I had my casino winnings, because I lived on my casino winnings for like 11 months. Because after breaking my ankle, I couldn't. Physiotherapy was 3 months, just learning how to walk again. Yeah, I'm thinking I might try dark rum next time, but I don't know. I don't know. I normally my rule of thumb is if it's not clear, don't drink it. So like I'll drink like clear tequila, not yellow tequila. Once starts getting darker, I think that's it hits me too hard. I don't like getting drunk like that. I don't like getting a buzz like that. I like a clear buzz. I like to still be I'm the type of person who likes to have a drink and then I'll go vacuum the house and wash windows and stuff. I'm just that weird of a person. Like, you give me a beer and I'll just start cleaning your house. Like, it's kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna head over to my buddy's house here in a little bit and go see what else I can go clean up and fix. Oh, I fixed his downspout. He doesn't even own this house. He's renting, and I went and fixed all the downspouts. That's so funny. Look, what else did I do? Oh, I went and fixed the garage door. So funny. The landlord, he sent this kid over, this guy, and he was from the garage door company, and he's like, oh, it can't be fixed. It's messed up. The track's all out of line. Blah blah blah. You're gonna have to get a new garage door. And my buddy, he rents there. He was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I go over there. No tools. No tools. Just my fingers. And ping. This cable was just wrapped around one of the wheels on the garage door. Fucking ping. Yeah, door works fine. He's like, you didn't need any tools or anything? I was like, no, the cable is just wrapped over there. He's like, you know what that kid said? We needed a whole new garage door. I was like, screw that. Screw that. And he's like, yeah. So that's but I don't know. I think I'm definitely going to take the opportunity to go back to school and learn something maybe, I don't know, computers. But is it worth even getting into computers now? Anybody who had some tech like experience is pretty much getting outsourced. Like, what would be a good job? Like, journalism? But even still, journalism, like, and then in Canada, you technically don't even need a journalism license to be a journalist. It's one of the only countries where you don't need a journalism license. It's a weird gray area. It's so funny. Like, I don't know. Uh, oh, yeah. Yeah, get a bunch of shit done. Oh, and I'm down to my cowboy smokes. I know like one good guy left. One good guy. This guy's great. Like when I was working on my vehicles and stuff, I'd literally just call him. He'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's it easy. Yeah, you just take the one bolt out and then jack up the engine. It should fall right out." It's like, never thought of just removing the engine a little bit. And that's a one man job. Like it was so funny. Piece of 2x4. Yeah, honest mechanic. And he stays busy that way too. Like this, he has to send work away, which is nice. But I don't know what's gonna happen till he's gone. But yeah, and he's like 53, 53. Tell you the truth, he could probably retire with what he has right now, and then live a comfortable life. Mechanics don't live too long after they retire. And then same with guys who work at fertilizer plants. All the guys I know that work at fertilizer plants is like, yeah, they retire, literally don't even last a month. Yeah, it's like, what happened? Just died. Yeah, all that fertilizer got to them. Yeah, anhydrous ammonia, nitrogen fertilizer, yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, yeah. What's another line of dentists? Dentists don't last very long either. Yeah, well, at least the older generation didn't last. They either off themselves or died tragically. Vets too, veterinarians. Yeah, they have a tendency to, yeah, make themselves go bye bye. Uh, I don't know why. Well, I know why the ones in around here did. Is they went through like major divorces where they were like kids involved, major money involved, and like what do you call it? Mistresses and what do you call a John or a male mistress? Manstress, manstresses. So yeah, that's why they off themselves. They were getting into something pretty bad. I think that was kind of when was that before Ashley Madison? No, yeah, that was before Ashley Madison though. I know a few people did some stupid things to themselves after the Ashley Madison. Oh, oh, and another thing. Today it's Snowden's birthday. Edward Snowden's birthday today, and then Prince William's birthday today. Yeah, Edward Snowden. They're like, whatever happened to this? Like this whole mass surveillance nonsense, and then we just forgot about that. Like, yeah, whatever. And what's really funny, this is crazy. The cable company in Brandon, Manitoba, they were actually using cable boxes, and it said on their cable boxes, Prism. And the really, really weird thing is, though, I remember them installing it in my uncle's house, not my blood uncle, my one uncle, through marriage uncle. They installed it in his house, and then all of a sudden he started getting all like weird sick. But like, he'd have no blood pressure. Like his heart just like, dude, dude, which is so weird, especially for his diet. Oh, deadly! Hey, what's up, you guys? Been a while. Haven't seen you guys in around for a while. But I know you guys got things going on, and then graduation and all that other stuff. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the prison box. So yeah, my uncle, he started losing his blood pressure, but it was around the same time they installed this cable, and he's one of these tech junkies. He has to have all this techie stuff. And every room in his house, there's probably like a camera or some type of like computer device there. And I think that's what made him sick, is that prison box. And then Edward Snowden comes out like a year later. It's like, oh yeah, they're using this program called Prism. It's like, oh well, that's kind of unusual. You know, he has this cable box here, and they said that they're doing like, scanning and saving all our data. Well, I think they're doing more than that with those Prism boxes. I'm pretty sure they're doing some frequency tests on people too. Should be going live Wednesday, Thursday. Packing up today and head out to the property. Nice. So you're gonna stay out there for a while and just head back and forth every once in a while. That's deadly. Yeah. Do you get rid of all those hawthorn bushes yet? What's crazy is the farm I used to live at, all the hawthorn bushes were on the inside of the property. Like think about that. That you don't put hawthorn bushes on the inside of your property. And this guy, he was a pig farmer. Yeah, he was a pig farmer. If you don't know, like Canada's very well known for Picton, the serial killer. He was known for unaliving 49 hookers. 49. Yeah, he's always talked about, being one away from 50. But yeah, the farm I lived at. And you know what's funny? Nobody knew anything about the guy who lived there before. All I knew that he was a butcher. Yeah, he was a butcher for Safeway Foods in Canada. It's a major franchise across Canada. He was a butcher. And now it'd be crazy if he was feeding humans to people while he was working as a butcher at a major grocer. That would have been crazy. Allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. And to tell you the truth, I don't think Picton killed all those chicks. I think what that was like a, if you pay us enough money, you can come out here and you know you can do this. Because I was it. There's a politician who was working for Trudeau. What's her name? Come on, that crazy psycho. Was it Danielle Smith? I think it was Danielle Smith had ties to the Piggy's Palace. Pretty sure it was Danielle Smith. Which is funny. She went to those parties. Now think about that. There's bikers, judges, politicians all went to those parties, and now look at Danielle Smith. And then I don't know who's to say she didn't kill a hooker or two. Like, look at that chick. She looks like she's killed some people. Like, and not like just for the hell of it. But yeah, I don't think. And then his brother just walks away, Picton. That doesn't make any sense. Like, how did you not know? Like, seriously, there's body parts in freezers and fridges. Like, how did you not know? Like, or were you a part of this too? Like, I don't know. Maybe it was like the Epstein of its thing, though. They just went and killed hookers. Like, think about that. Maybe there's like this club. Hey, send these like rich people over here, and like, yeah, you can sit there. I'll bring them over here. You can just do whatever you want. You ever kill someone? Yeah, it was a major party place. They put what, like $2 million into that club or whatever the hell it was. I need to grab another drink. Actually, I'm gonna go for a smoke. I can take you guys with me. But actually, to tell you the truth, I should probably jet. I should go clean my buddy's place up a little bit more. Every little bit counts because he's planning on moving here soon. So every little bit that I can, help organize now is going to be less headache for them later. Like right now, I'm trying to find boxes that are all the same size. I don't want different size boxes. That's a pain in the ass when it comes to moving. Trust me, I've moved enough times. If you can get all the same boxes. Oh, oh, and then what's the other thing?
that's not bad. Cool. So you can do a lot more online stuff then too, eh? Oh yeah, and check this out, you guys. Can you guys see this? I don't know what the fuck that is. I don't have it as bad on that side. And I haven't been wearing hats for a long time lately, like a couple weeks. I don't know what this is. I don't know. Should probably get that checked out. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna take off here, you guys. But I will be live tomorrow at 4 to 4:30 for the regular news strip down. I have quite a bit of stuff I want to talk about, but I can't play catch up in the news because that's just gonna be old news in the first place. So I hate talking about old news. And yeah, it's irrelevant. There we go. When you talk about old news, it's just irrelevant. So, but things will tie into each other, get talked about eventually. But anyway, out of here. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow at 4 to 4:30 p.m. Central Time. Boosh.